What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. While Juventus and Max Allegri continue to let each and every single one of us down, hopefully our picks will not, especially when it leads to sending Julian to the punishment line here at the end of the year. Stick with us. The pick is in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. Welcome back to what we are calling here on the channel The Pick is In. It's me, your boy, Justin Sofro, alongside my boy, Julian Genotti. How are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. Not a good result on the weekend. However, I remain in the lead.
You do. We're going to get into that here in just a sec. But just a reminder of what we're doing here on the channel, what this head-to-head competition show is. Also, you guys get involved and get included in this as well. What we do is we do against the spread pick'ems for matches involving Juventus. Maybe in the future, we may end up opening that up to some other outside matches, other things that are going on. But for right now, we're adding some bit of interest and intrigue to a Juventus that is less than appealing. If we're being honest, if you saw what they did against against Milan and the way Max Allegri has the squad performing of late, you need something to get excited about.
Yes, and obviously prop bets are the way to go if you are an avid gambler. I'm not saying you have to be, but it makes the games more intriguing, and you can say, hey, I got 3 to 5 right, or whatever you got, or 5 out of 5, whatever you need to do to make you happy.
Absolutely, and you're building up your own self-esteem, or you're tearing it down, and then maybe you're gonna have to tell the wife and kids why they can't eat this week. Maybe that's what you're doing. If that is the situation for you, call 1-800 was it get help or get 9 with
Something
it?
like that.
I think it's 1-800-9 with it, and that'll help you work through your gambling problems. But for those of us that do not have those issues, here we are. We're going head to head. Julian and myself, like I said, it'll be prop bets. We're gonna go through Juventus, different little topics like that. Right now, as Julian said, now he had to point out already on the channel, he currently leads right now. Actually, if you go game by game, he won the first match. The second match we drew. Now it's time for me to get my 3 points. It's time for me to get a victory over your boy. And I think Maccabi might be the time to do it. This is it.
Yeah, match day 4 Champions League. Big game away to Israel. In Israel, sorry. Throw the score up so everyone can see. Don't be shy.
Okay, let's get it up there.
There's
me and my paltry, plebeian 7 points that I've gathered so far. And then in comes your 8. So yes, right now, Julian Genotti still has the lead, 8-7. But for how long? How long can he feel safe?
We'll find out shortly.
All right, are you ready to get into it, sir?
Let's get into it.
All right, just a reminder, guys, too, we're still working out a punishment. This thing is all about punishing us. If you know one thing on this channel is that I get punished daily by you people. So it's time for Julian to be punished. Maybe that's what he needs.
Punished by people on other channels.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a fair point. It's a good inside joke there. But at the same time, yeah, maybe it's not that inside. Anyway. So consider, if you haven't already, maybe throw out an idea for the punishment that we can do in upcoming, or at the end of the season here. All right. And also I had an idea of maybe throwing in some in week ones, because the end of the season is a long way to go. So we'll see. All right. Question number 1.
This is for me. I start.
Yes, you started this week. All right. Question number 1 is, will Juventus concede more than 1.5 goals against Haifa?
Okay. I know everyone's like, oh my goodness, the world is collapsing, hell's freezing over, pigs are flying, all that stuff. I still don't think we're going to concede more than 1 goal. I think we're just going to concede 1 or less to Maccabi Haifa. They do not have the quality that, like we saw. They had many chances against Juventus in the first game, in match day 3. I don't know if they're going to get that many chances tomorrow or today, whenever you watch this. I just think they're going to get less than 2 goals. I think they're going to get 1 or less. So I'm going to go under with this one. And I'm going to lock that in.
That's going to get real old real fast if I keep doing that. But it's locked in. All right. Myself also coming in this, will Juventus concede more than 1.5 goals to Maccabi Haifa? I think this is a situation where if this were the case, if Juventus do give up more than 1.5, so if they give up 2 goals to a Maccabi Haifa side, to me that's a worst case scenario, because at that point I'm doubting that Juventus are scoring 3 or 4 in that circumstance. Like if you're going to give up 2 goals, unless there's some kind of just, Max Allegri changes his ways and throws out all the youth players. Just all the youth players go out there and go run around for the last 20, 30 minutes of the game. Who knows? I'm with you. I think at this point, if Juventus do that, it is the sky is falling. The sky is falling if Juventus do concede 2 goals. So I'm going to say no. I think we're all overreacting right now. Well, we're not overreacting on how poorly Juventus have played, but I don't think we're that bad that Juventus are going to end up conceding to Haifa and dropping points in the Champions League. Though that should be a fireable offense if it does happen.
Yeah, you're damn right.
So lock it in. All right, we move on to question number 2. And question number 2 on this is this one. And it'll be me answering it. So here it is. We will have, I don't know why I said here it is so many times. We will have more than Juventus will have. Juventus, just to clarify.
Question master needs to be more specific next time.
And maybe a little less partial. Maybe a little more impartial. It's not we. It's will Juventus. I don't play for the team. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those sports guys. I don't play for the team. I'm a fan, but, is it we? Is it we?
It's them.
It's
and
them.
Right now, it's them.
Until I start getting that money, it ain't we. Yeah, it'll be we again when y'all are winning. But no, I'm kidding. Anyway, will Juventus have more than 3.5 shots on target? I think with the return of Di Maria to the lineup, I'm gonna say 3.5 means they have 4. Actually, for them to score
for the over,
if they potentially score another like a 3-goal performance, I'm guessing you probably had more than 3.5 shots on target. You had at least 4 shots on target.
Makes sense to me.
I'm going to play the odds. I'm going to say, yes. I'm going to say Juventus do have more than 3.5 shots on target. With the return of Di Maria, if you have Vlahovic out there, and then if you get Milik back in there, I'm feeling much better, which is, again, vomit-worthy of me to say before this, but he has proven me wrong. I'm happy to bend that knee and hopefully to continue bending that knee. Again, if Juventus have less than 3.5 shots on target, the sky continues to fall. So that's my position. We will lock it in.
So my turn. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna copy you. Not copy you, but for my own reasons.
You sandbagging son of a bitch. That's what you're doing. You got the lead. You don't need to do anything now. You don't have to gamble.
Listen. I start 3 of these questions, so you have the ability to change your answers if you want.
Yeah,
but this one I think is not obvious, but it's you gotta hope that we get at least 4 shots on target against Maccabi Haifa again. If you recall, this team is probably at the same level as Malmo, and we played Malmo last year, and we saw what happened. We did only win 1-0 that one game when Moise Kean scored last year against Malmo, but still, the shots on target will come. The early rumblings of the starting 11 is very attack-minded again, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think they will get over the 3.5 shots. To what extent, I'm not sure, but that doesn't matter. I think they'll get at least 4.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I agree.
Locking that in.
Lock that in. All right. Question number 3. We move on now to another Julian first pick. So we'll see if I sandbag him or if I go the opposite direction. All right. This question, given by Alejandro himself, says, will Angel Di Maria get an assist in tomorrow's match?
So he got 3 in the first leg, I'll say, the first match they played against each other, and he looked pretty good. Obviously, after he had a really very poor start, I will say that. But he obviously turned up a gear and he got the 3 assists. He's now 4 assists shy of the Champions League record, behind Ronaldo. I don't think he'll get an assist tomorrow. I don't think he will. I hope you say yes, he does, so we have a little bit of a battle. But I'm gonna say no, he won't get an assist tomorrow. Just cause. Just that's it. Locking that in. Tut.
All right, he locked it in. I feel like that was kind of half-hearted. I feel like you need a better one. Come on, give me a. There you go.
Locking that in.
Thank you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just a little bit more passion here, right? We are Passion FC right now. When it goes to right now, I guess that's what the fans have to do. It's on us. We're the reason Juventus are losing because we're not cheering hard enough. Because we're not sitting in that seat eating popcorn. Anyway, I'm only kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. Anyway, to the question, will Angel Di Maria get an assist? I'm going to say, and I am going to contradict you on this one. I had a leaning toward what you were saying, and I almost was going to go that direction, but maybe I'm just biting. Maybe I'm taking the bait. Maybe that's what's going on right now. But I think, given his streak of what he did, and it was against Maccabi Haifa when he had those 3 assists, I think he's going to continue that trend, and I think hopefully this will be good momentum for him going forward, because to do what his main goal is, which is, of course, is to bring that level of competition to the World Cup for Argentina, and then he can shut it down. So I'm going to say Angel Di Maria does record an assist in tomorrow's match. I feel like in general that's probably a very, very I'm hurting myself right now is what I'm saying. As I feel like the odds are against me, to be honest. In taking that bet, but I'm going to take the bet.
You got 3 last one.
And yeah, he did.
You could have 6.
He did, but who knows? Maybe that game off because he got a red card that he maybe lost it. Maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. Or maybe he just scores the goal himself. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a gamble. This is a gambling show. I'm doing it. All right, let's go. Di Maria, yes, he does. I need to catch up. Something's got to happen. Yes, I believe he does get an assist in tomorrow's match.
Okay.
Lock it in.
There you go.
All right. Now we move on to question number 4. And question number 4 that I will be answering first is...
For you.
Will Maccabi Haifa have more than 3.5 shots on target? This is actually a tough one. This is actually pretty tough for me. I would say in general they should not, typically. But I've also seen Max Allegri teams do the most incredible... And I use incredible in a sarcastic, sad way, not an incredible, good way. So many stupid things happen. I've seen, Wojciech Szczesny come out of the bleeping box and run, half a mile down the road, going on an adventure.
He's going on an adventure.
Yeah, stuff like that happened. So when I say 3.5, they had 1 goal. Was that what happened that game? Was that actually what happened?
Was the ball over the top, and then Bremer just made boo-boo, and then Szczesny made a bigger boo-boo.
Yeah, and just to be clear, guys, we kind of like when we go into this thing to just more do them off the cuff than really doing, to me, it's more fun just getting your base answer out there and not doing a ton of research, coming to the table, doing like that. To me, I think it's more fun to see us at our most nonsensical. I'm going to say no, they will not. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
At 3.5.
Put down no.
Yes, I'm going to say the defense actually does their job. So... I'm trusting, again, probably 2 in a row that I'm probably going to hurt myself, but I'm going to trust in Juventus' defense to stop them from getting more than 3.5 shots on target.
Okay. And?
Lock it in.
All right. So I'm going to go against you again just because it's fun.
I'm going to be in the gutter. I'm going to be in the mud real fast.
And just because of, I don't even have to do big research. I can just use my eye test. Teams average more than 3.5 shots every game against us on target. So I know Milan only got 3, I'm pretty sure, but they also hit 2 posts. Like we've allowed 5 shots to hit the post in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they're gonna get at least 4 shots on target. Again, it could be a little dribbler from 35 yards out. It could be just a header, a little bitch header to the goalie off a corner. I'm gonna go and say they'll get at least 4 shots on target. Lock that shit in.
I did some research, and I think I may regret that choice, but it's already locked in. I can't do it now. I can't change anything now. It was 4 last time. So
there you go.
So I mean, that's what Ollie was doing. Okay, that's what he was doing. So.
You said the number just below or just above.
I'm somehow putting my faith in Max Allegri and him tightening up that defense. So we'll see. All right. We go back to Julian. Julian will answer this question number 5. And the final question of this show, yes. Will Max Allegri make a substitution before the 55th minute mark for Juventus?
I nailed this one on the head last game. or last pick 'em show, or the pick is in show. And I was right. Like I knew it was gonna be a stupid, silly foul to get the yellow card for Quadrado.
No, this isn't a yellow card.
Right.
This is a substitution.
Oh.
Yeah, but you got this one right.
With this one.
You got right with this one as well because DeCilio is made of plywood.
Right. Sorry, I'm getting my head's cloudy.
I'm just so right all the time. I'm just so right against Justin.
But yeah, he's gonna make a sub before the 50th minute. I'm gonna lock it in just because I've seen the song and dance before. Lock it. Give me the points.
Okay, I'm sandbagging. I will also say that yes, he will make a sub before the 55th minute mark. All only based off of, at least I'm riding with Julian on that one, and I'm not going to put myself in a bigger deficit. I don't need to come back tomorrow or next week and have 12 to 8 or something. I don't need that. I don't need something like that, or 13-8 or whatever it is. I do not need to come back with that. Then you will slowly start to see a deterioration of Justin on this show. Like slowly more sandbags under the eyes. Oh, so now all this beard's gray. It's a Santa Claus beard. The beard, I just let it go and it just starts halfway down here. You see this white shirt is covered in like beer stains and cigarette burns, and that's where I'm going to be at by the end of this thing. So anyway,
that's too funny.
I will agree with you on this. Yes, I will say he makes a sub before the 55th minute mark. Okay. Probably again because Juventus is full of broken old, nursing home players. So
yeah, probably. Who knows? Or someone might be shit at halftime again. Who knows?
you never know. Maybe Weston McKennie has to take a dump. You don't know. Let me out. I gotta go. Anyway, so do we want to review these questions real quick and go over? Them. So here we go. The last time I will play the sounder today. So all of the picks are currently in. Question number 1, will we concede more than 1.5 goals?
Under.
All right. We were both in agreement there. Question number 2, will Juventus have more than 3.5 shots on target?
Over.
All right. We agree with that one. Question number 3, will Di Maria get an assist?
You say yes. I say no.
Dun-dun-dun.
First difference.
Question number 4. Will Maccabi Haifa have more than 3.5 shots on target?
You say no. I say yes. Another difference. So there's 2 points up for grabs here.
Yep. Hopefully they're all coming my way. Hopefully I take the lead. Maybe that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you could.
And then the final question. Will Max Allegri make a substitution before the 55th minute?
And as you just heard, probably 35 seconds ago, we both said yes.
Absolutely. All right, guys. That'll do it. We locked it in. These are our the answers. This is how we're gambling right now with fate. We're testing fate. How will Max Allegri, how will he do it? How will he step up for Juventus? How will he step up for Juve fans? Will he get the job done against Maccabi Haifa? Or are the pitchforks going to be at the gates? I mean, they're already there. Are they making it through? Are they making it through? Max Allegri.
This is the game that will happen.
Yeah, Max Allegri is the guy who's telling us right now, let them eat cake, and he doesn't realize his head's about to be chopped off. He doesn't know. That's a Marie Antoinette reference. If you didn't know, I'm full of history. I'm a genius.
Oh yeah,
genius. Anyway, I'm
cultured.
Not
this kind of genius.
I meant to say I'm a cultured. I'm a man of culture. That's what I meant to say, not a genius. But anyway. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in as always. We have a lot of fun doing this show. Hopefully this one will turn out where it's beneficial for me, bad for Julian. We'll see. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Or if you haven't already, give us your picks 1 through 5, and we'll keep tally of that as well and see how you do versus, I guess, the gas bags here on the channel. Yeah, we're 2 gas bags. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified. For all of our latest videos, you can follow me at Justin Sofro. You can follow him at Julian Genotti, which is at Genotti151 on Twitter. I always mess that up. Julian, any final words?
We'll see if the pitchforks come.
They're coming.
Stay tuned.
They're sharpened anyway. They're coming. It's just when. When will they come? Is it going to be this game? Yeah. Is it going to be the month of October? Or is it going to be November when the competition's much higher? So we'll see.
Maybe.
It's going to be one of them. Anyway, guys, Forza Juve. Forza Bianconeri.
Say hello to your old lady for me.
Yes, sir.